of the Mind Flayer.
Welcome to Theatre of the Mind Flayer, a D&D play podcast set in the homebrewed world of Jekyll. We've got 2 DMs for some reason, which can only mean twice the fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your time at
Theatre of the Mind Flayer.
Welcome to Theatre of the Mind Flayer. Get that sour sugar in your mouth and that pint of red wine. Caleb's drinking a pint of red wine.
Yeah.
I'm Jacob Machin. That's Caleb Dowdall.
Hello, hello.
How you doing?
I'm very good. As you said, I have a pint of
You
wine.
have a full pint of wine, you
So how can
maniac.
I
I don't know
complain?
why you would do that. We're here with Danielle Butlin.
Hello.
Glad we can.
I like how you looked around and saw she was on.
Yeah. No, because I start at one end on one and then I start at the other end on the other.
Sure.
Daelyn Lester-Serafini.
Hi.
There we go. Michael Briganti.
Some unburnt popcorn.
Excellent. Hercules Mays.
Well, howdy.
Well, howdy. And Luke Sykes.
How are you?
How we all doing?
So
good.
Squidulicious.
Good, good. What did you say?
Squidulicious.
Squidulicious.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Squidulous?
I don't know. We were talking about this yesterday.
Were we squidulicious?
And what was you said there was like when you describe things, you said it was squeeze and something else.
Oh, yes. Instead of squeezed, I say squozen.
Squozen. What was the other one?
Oh, horrible.
Forsaken and forsook. I forsooked.
Yeah, instead of forsook, you wanted forsoaked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Squozen as opposed to squeezed?
Yeah.
Squozen?
It's squozen orange juice.
Sounds like baby talk or something.
Yeah.
Sounds like baby talk?
Yeah.
Squozen. I squoze in my juice.
Caleb's on it. Caleb gets it. yeah.
Squoze your milk for me.
Now make it aggressive now.
I'm going to get you on and squoze your milk. Let's play this week's episode of Trivia Treats.
Crunchy.
It's so tasty.
What is the name of the powerful, malevolent realm in the Dungeons & Dragons universe that is the source of all aberrations?
Aberration.
Oh, ding, ding, ding. Is it the Abyss?
No.
Ding, ding, ding. The Underdark.
No. That's on the material plane.
Oh,
Chicken
no.
doodle pop.
Oh.
Yes, it's Shipple Dooble Pop.
Is it? The
Ding! Hi, Caleb here. It's not pronounced shipple doodle pop. It's actually sheeple dooble dog.
That was my buzzer sound.
Oh.
Is it the Shadow Plane?
Is it? Damn it.
Oh, I would have said the shadow.
This is a place that was mentioned in our home game, possibly.
Aberrations.
Yeah. This is where
Two-
aberrations are from. Now, will give you a clue? It's not like a...
Ding,
yeah.
ding,
But
ding,
like-
ding. Is it the far realm?
It is the far
Oh.
realm where apparently all aberrations come from.
Literally
and apparently
never heard
if
of
you
that.
travel there, you're more than likely going to turn insane. It's
Yeah,
not.
it's
not
like the Lovecraftian Eldritch beyond space.
Yeah, you don't even. It's not like you can't like travel through it. It's more about thoughts and
What is an aberration?
beholders are
It is
aberrations.
aberrations are Caleb. You can correct me on this, but I've got
Oh,
it
I
written on
will.
my board there. I believe they're defined as alien beings.
Right, I think there's
Alien-like.
something from
Alien-like
not
beings.
created not within the material plane.
Yeah.
They're just pretty abhorrent. That's what they are.
Mind flayers are aberrations, I believe.
Okay.
Mind flayers, beholders, aboleths.
Yeah. That's been this week's episode of Trivia Treats.
Crunchy.
It's so tasty.
We are going to play an improv game. So what we're going to do is do you want toothless vegetable or bad rap? Toothless vegetable is a bit too similar to
Oh,
what we've
bad
done.
rap.
Oh, bad
I love
rap. Fun.
Bad rap.
So do we know how to play bad rap?
Bad rap. Bad rap. Bad rap.
Bad rap.
Yeah.
Bad rap.
You have to try and give someone you're forming.
You're forming the beginning of a
You
rhyming couplet.
set them
Yeah.
up a
Yeah.
rhyme, and
Yeah.
then at the
They
very
ruin
end,
it.
you change what the word is.
So bad rap. I can't remember how the fucking tune goes.
bad rap, bad rap, bad rap, bad rap, bad rap, bad rap.
I went-
Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Da,
I
da,
went to
da,
buy
da.
myself a chair. Bad rap, bad rap, bad rap. And then I went and did my teeth. Bad rap, bad rap, bad rap. So you need to, one person sets up the beginning of the rhyming couplet. The next person has to come in as if they're about to finish the rhyme and then rip out the word and put a bad rap at the end there.
So it's
go in
very
a-
easy. You
we
can't
go in a
actually
circle?
fuck it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you basically go in a circle.
I mean, you can not hit the tune, which
Yeah,
is
that's
probably
true.
what I'm going to do.
That's true.
yeah, so it'll be like
musical
bad
stuff,
rap.
right?
because I'm not good at it.
Bad rap.
I have no musical
I
ability.
went to the store to get some.
Bad rap, bad rap, bad rap. And the next person says the next thing. Bad rap, bad rap, bad rap. And the next person does the next. Okay? So
You want to go around this way so Luke catches the
I'll
rhythm?
give the prompt. You can be in the thing.
Okay.
oh, here we go. All right,
Wow,
here we go.
Luke,
All right,
this is
Luke,
your
give
one
us the
get out of
prompt.
jail free card.
So here we go. We're just going to kick
And
things
you
off.
wasted it because they're going to make us sing.
Wait, so where are you going from Luke to Caleb?
No, I'm just going to give a prompt. Make it about.
Oh, there's no making it about because it goes all over the place. You can make your first line about, though, yeah.
Make it about parsnips.
Parsnips. Here we go.
Snibs.
So we all say bad rap at the same time. So bad rap, bad rap, bad rap, bad rap, bad rap, bad rap,
When I'm lonely, I use a parsnip.
bad rap, bad rap, bad rap,
I like to eat potatoes.
bad rap, bad rap, bad rap,
I went to the store to get some milk.
bad rap, bad rap, bad rap.
Because I ran all out of it at home. God damn it! I fucked it up.
Bad rap, bad rap.
Bad rap.
Bad rap, bad rap, bad rap, bad rap, bad rap.
I don't know, but I have a pimple.
Bad rap, bad rap, bad rap.
So I stayed at home and had a beer.
There you go. There you go, Luke.
Bad rap. So I like to brush my teeth with glass.
Bad rap, bad rap, bad rap. Despite that, I have perfect vision. Bad rap, bad rap, bad rap.
I don't know what to say right now.
Bad rap, bad rap, bad rap.
But all I know is how I did this.
Bad rap, bad rap, bad rap.
By doing this and this and hey,
Bad rap, bad rap, bad rap.
I hope you have a wonderful night.
Bad rap, bad rap, bad rap.
I said good night to my mom.
Bad rap, bad rap, bad rap.
And when I sleep, I suck my finger.
Bad rap, bad rap, bad rap. And after that, I put it in bad rap, bad rap, bad rap.
My hands go in a glove.
Bad rap, bad rap, bad rap.
You got Daelyn.
Okay.
That's how that game's played.
That's pretty much how that game's played. We all got the hang of that.
Yeah.
That's enough, I think.
Yeah, sure.
That's plenty. We don't want to do that again, do we?
No.
The only other thing you could do is set someone up and point at the person you want to finish your rap.
Damn, fuck.
That's the other way to play it.
Yeah.
We'll do that next time.
There won't be a next time. This is
We're
it.
pulling the plug.
Last episode of the podcast. Thank you all for joining us. It's been a wonderful journey. Caleb,
In
you
our
can't
next
release this
session.
until we break the podcast. So this is going to be. We're recording the last episode just for posterity's sake.
Oh, I see.
So this is going to I want you guys to imagine your characters are level like 15 or 17. We're just going to go straight into it. Okay.
Okay.
And
What
that's your
happened in our
improv-
last session, Caleb?
In our last session, Bias, the evil god of death and war, has laid plague to the universe. Agenar, now featherless, but with the ability of flight, has faced him in fierce one-on-one battle.
Fleshy wings.
Just a dragon.
Etterath, king of the sea, has summoned his watery army to help.
Bad rap.
Come on, keep going.
You got two more.
But Safirith is nowhere to be seen.
And what about Azorith?
Azorith we find at the top of a plateau, looking out all by himself. No friends or family. The party have kicked him out. He doesn't know why.
Mind Flayer socials have gone to shit.
follower account has taken a dive, which is where we take our session today.
I'll do it. I'll jump.
Oh, good. Okay.
Why does it smell of socks? Never answered the question that's still plaguing me.
It's true. It's true. I want to know.
Well,
what socks is?
I want to know what socks is.
I believe we were tripping balls. So
Oh, we haven't
No,
actually
we're not at balls.
wrapped up this
We're at
section.
ass. Speaking of wrapping up this session, why don't we finish this
Oh, God.
last episode and start the 43rd one?
You're about as good as...
In our last session.
You're about as good at this as you are at
you all
running
went to
10Ks.
Ava and you ate some.
You got about
You ate some ass.
halfway through and went,
No. Well,
cool.
no, you fucked up the segue,
I
Jake.
did,
Now you
actually.
gotta dig us out.
I got to dig us out of here. Okay. Someone give me a prompt real quick. Here we go.
Michael Jackson.
Ooh. Okay. Speaking of...
Smooth
Don't
criminal.
involve
Not
kids.
that one. Nope, not
Don't
that one.
involve kids.
Nope, not that one.
Let's go
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
Watch your
Speaking
tongue.
of someone who would have found the kids quicker,
Bill Cosby.
all right, we're just going to jump into the improv, I think. Not the improv, the fucking
out of the
game.
improv.
Whatever.
Remember, this was a D&D podcast.
There we go. Thank you, Herc. Thank you, Herc.
Leader of the mind flip.
In our last session, you guys finally made your way to
You look so fucking done, Michael.
That's because he knows the party's going to kick him out in a few episodes'
I've
time.
just got a glimpse into my level 17 character. That sucks.
He's just on a mountain by himself.
play, guys.
He was like,
I didn't even eat my fish yet.
headed. Sorry.
You guys made it to Ava, and Boris and Safirith, you ate some fish
Yeah, baby.
straight from the river.
Exciting
This fish seemed to be luminescent and somewhat magical. You guys have been hearing about this for a while, and knowing the magical vision properties it has, you guys decided to pluck some straight out of the river and eat it. To the rest of the party's dismay, because you guys didn't really set up what you were doing or where you were staying before you decided to take this trip, the rest of the party quickly ushered themselves and the rest of the villagers to the tavern and got some rooms and rejoined you on your trip. You guys were swimming and feeding each other water and shooting magic at each other and overall just having
It's a great night.
an amazing time. You guys also, during your trip, ran into some villager who apparently had some connections to a bonfire that was happening just on the other side of the river. I mean, you guys didn't really discover
connections to a bomb.
yeah, you didn't really like
say I'm
explore over
connected.
there yet, but there seemed to be some kind of gathering that was happening over there.
Kind of a big
The
deal.
name Ari was mentioned as some kind of
You're a wizard.
not leader, this guy said, but some kind of interesting thing was happening over by the bonfire.
Didn't seem that interesting.
While you were in the river, you actually started to pass out and have some visions. The rest of the party managed to fish you out during these visions, and that's where we're going to pick up our session today.
So as you two lie there, Bias and Safirith, and the rest of you kind of standing over their bodies as they kind of have dropped into a sleep very, very quickly, what would you guys like to do in the night? The glowing water near you, the shops around you closed. Over the way, just past the ass, is the bonfire with the handful of people dancing around. Back in towards the center, the town where you've the statue of Manana McLear, the tavern Manana McBeer, and the ship waiting on the ocean.
Just a quick clarification. Am I asleep or am I just like having vision?
You're unconscious.
Okay.
Right.
Agenar, you said something about you can maybe
Oh, we'll see if this
bring him
works.
out of it, maybe? Maybe now it's time to...
I'm going to start with Safirith. I'm going to put my hand on Safirith.
Mhm.
I'm going to pump in 5 lay hands to try to remove a poison or disease. Maybe.
Use your lay on hands. You kind of pump that glowing energy into Safirith. As your dream is kind of building, you see a vision of, as if you're looking out over all of the Jaquel ocean, and you see figures impossibly large in the distance, like they're standing over the top of the curvature of the planet, shrouded in shadow. And as those figures are there is a glow coming from the horizon that gets brighter and brighter, and as you open your eyes, you see Etterath over you with his glowy, glowy hand.
Oh, that's so bright. Hello.
Hello.
Morning.
Are you okay?
Is it the morning?
No.
No.
Actually, only like 10, 15.
Oh, shit.
That was like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Oh,
You
my
just sort of had
God.
like a fucked 15.
Yes, you passed out in the water and
Oh, well, thanks for not letting me drown.
that's okay.
I appreciate
I
it.
was there.
Do I feel anything still, or does it feel like a...
Everything's kind of come back to normal. There's like a ringing in your head.
Yeah.
You do have a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
And as you're there, that's all you really feel. You feel very, very tired
Okay.
all of a sudden.
That looked like that worked. Guess
You just see,
I fish my hand.
yeah,
into
you
the-
just see a little tail wagging out of Bias's shell.
No.
Another fish jumps on it.
I'll hand Safirith some water, like a water jug.
Oh, thank you.
I can, cure a poison.
No, I got
or
it.
if it.
I got it.
Okay.
I go into the head opening of the shell.
Oh, don't grab the wrong thing.
From the head?
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, we don't know how you curl up in there.
I don't know, because you have like head hole, arm hole.
Yeah.
I got hit. I was like, don't.
Yeah.
As you reach in, you find the bald head of Bias Force, and as you grab his head,
5 points.
Another 5 points of lay on hands as your dream is building that strange continent, that strange land mass lifting out of the water there. You look up and you can see some sort of figure looming over the globe here, a single figure as opposed to the many. You see a single figure looming in the mists that surround the planet there, and another glow comes from over the top of the horizon of the ocean there. As it does, you hear, just very, very quietly, you swear you hear, keep your eyes open. And you come back awake.
As I come to consciousness, in sort of like an instinctual wake-up response, everything pops out at once. And I grabbing my hammer in one movement, I swing around to what was touching me and like sweep it down at you. And sort of as I'm doing, it's like, fuck off, pirate! And then coming down on your head, I notice it's you and off to the side, and I burn a wrathful smite into the ground.
Ooh, excellent.
And like explodes a little thunder shock through the ground. I was like, don't wake a sleeping turtle.
You okay?
I'm good.
Go ahead and take a point of exhaustion.
Fuck you too, I guess.
Hey, man, saw some stuff, so.
Did you learn anything about, the island specifically, or?
Island?
What do you mean?
Here.
What island? What island are you talking about?
This island. The island we're on. Are you hello?
Is that your touch? Is that your touchstone for the accent? I was like, what? Oh, just trying to get the accent down. Gotcha. Yeah.
This island. This is the island that we're on.
The continent we're on?
Yeah, it's an island.
You two looked like you were
Are
sort
all
of
continents islands?
dreaming.
All right,
or
you're all
something.
still. Yeah, okay. Easy on the fish there.
just a tail.
All right, let's see where this is going.
Yeah, that took me places.
No, it was more personal.
Okay, well,
But I saw I was looking over everything and I could see these they kind of look like gods. I don't know. They were like,
Did you see me?
I don't think so. It was like figure, but I couldn't make them out. They
You're
were
like Vegeta incarnate.
they were,
hell's a kame? It's a god. But I'm still here.
but I'm still here.
they were like figures.
Do you really
I don't
believe your
know.
own hype? I am the hype.
Is that me? Is that me stronger than me? I'll fucking kill me!
Shout out to Team 4-Star.
Oh, I love those guys.
Yeah, I don't know.
For those of us who don't watch.
All right, well, okay, I have a crazy idea since now that you're all out of it. If it's personal and sort of makes you dive into yourself, maybe it would be a good idea to let the Pierre Roop fellow have a crack at these fish.
Only if he wants to. We can't feed him hallucinogenic fish.
No, of course
That's
not. We can.
very.
I think he has a fair sense of understanding. No,
Pierre Roop, eat Timothy.
Okay, wait, I remember something about a fire and some guy that was talking to us.
In our vision. Oh, right. Yeah. There's a guy on a bridge.
Oh, yes.
Eerie? No.
That's
Eerie.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Yes,
Eerie, yeah.
he invited us over to the fire where we could meet Ari.
It's not just my memory, lads.
Who's the sort of not leader of this group? The what did he say? Ari. Yes, I believe. Yes, Ari.
Did you have a fish as well?
No.
Okay.
No.
You
no.
guys should try.
Well, why don't we talk to those
All right,
first?
okay. Is Pierre Roop anywhere around us, or has he already run
Pierre
off?
Roop is up at the bonfire. You can see the fish are kind of gathering there, and the other individuals are kind of looking around him like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, we
they
should
seem
probably-
very, very enraptured. by it.
Yes,
We should probably get up there.
Yes.
I'll
now.
put my clothes back on and start
Oh,
walking
yeah,
up.
fair. Yeah. Excellent. Safirith puts her dick away, and the rest of you trot on over the wooden boards there that lead over past the Ava Academy for Aquatic Sea Studies.
Ass.
As you walk past that ass.
I'm just going to hang back and try and grab a fish.
Yeah.
I'm not going to eat it. I'm just going to try and grab one.
Okay, go ahead and make a dexterity check for me.
8.
8. Yeah, with an 8, you try to grab a fish out of the water and it kind of jumps over your...
Fuck's sake, Force.
your hand
What? I tripped.
I'm sure they'll have more fish at the bonfire.
So let's take a step back. It's you don't want to get carried away.
What?
All right.
Well, I'm trying to eat it.
Gonna try to pick up anytime I want.
The thing I caught. Exactly. I don't have a problem.
He didn't see shit.
You weren't stealth.
Oh, you grabbed the fish while everyone was there. This is right when you
Yeah, the
reached
first
village.
one. Yeah.
First one. Yeah,
That
absolutely.
one.
Yeah.
I was going to stand at the back until everyone was crossing the bridge.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. But Force doesn't make stealth checks.
No, I know.
Yeah, cool.
But you
Excellent.
don't see everything around you at all times.
Yeah, but if your
does.
friend has just tripped balls and is now hanging back trying to jump into a river, I think it's safe to assume that he might turn around. Excellent. As you guys walk along the riverbank here towards this bonfire, there's no music or anything happening. As you approach, you can see the furbolg guy that you already came across, the black kind of fur with the white spotting on him. You can see what appears to be a Githzeri or Githzerai woman there who's kind of hunched over and kind of doing laps around the fire, giggling and laughing. You can see what appears to be another Furbolg who seems to have more of like an orangey kind of fur to him. And he's kind of there looking at Pierre-Loup as Pierre-Loup kind of continues to grab at the fish. You see what looks to be a very tall Vidalcan man who's kind of standing watching Pierre-Loup, and he turns to face you as you arrive. You can see that he's got enormous bags under his eyes, but he's the eyes themselves seem bright and alert. Indeed, all these people seem to have signs of lethargy, but as if they're trying to overcome their lethargy. As you approach, the Vidalcan man just kind of stands and looks at you as the Furbolg that you previously met, the black one with the white splotches, turns and says, "All right, friends, thanks for coming across here. Your little buddy came and said hi. He's a peculiar fellow. The fish really like him. How are you two feeling after that?"
Pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad. A little.
Did you see the
tired.
truth? Yeah.
Is that what you're
is the
supposed to
truth?
see?
Oh, you see the truth. You see the future. You see the past. Just keep your eyes open. That's what you need to do.
Keep your eyes open.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's what Ari there preaches.
Why does he preach that? Hey, Ari!
The Vidalcan turns and looks at you and kind of tilts his head and gives you a short wave. He comes walking over in a somewhat of a brisk manner. And as he comes over, you can see he's taking the time to look each of you up and down as he speaks to you as a group, taking his time. As he comes up, he says, welcome to Ava. Pleased to have you. Pleased to meet you. I am Ari. Very pleased to have you here. To what do we owe the pleasure of you joining us here. Looks at you, Safirith, and says, you're the one that does not sleep.
Did I say that?
No, my good friend here. Did I do that? Enlightenment comes from ascending knowledge. We fish for it here. You mustn't sleep on knowledge, and those that do not sleep, such as yourself, must have that great knowledge. No? Have you seen it? Have you felt it? Right? That power surging through.
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Yeah? Before or after the fish?
Before.
Wonderful. Tell me, what have you seen? What have you felt?
I just felt a little stronger, to be honest. I was able to smash a tree.
Right, I have a question.
Right.
Could you elaborate?
Well, I stayed up a lot, and then I got
Right.
stronger.
Exactly. Surely you have felt it too, being one who does not sleep. Yeah, we here abhor the sleep. We sleep when we must, but you know.
Yeah, it was, I don't know. It's something that I was just able to do. Suddenly I didn't need to sleep, but I still felt rested.
She's very cagey with a backstory.
Right. You haven't experienced this, right? No, that is fine.
Not a surge of power.
Well,
Are you saying the less you sleep, the more powerful you feel?
I'm not saying anything of the sort. I'm saying you must partake in the fish to see the true truth of what I am trying to impart on you here. Please, allow me. And he pulls from his hip, hanging on like a long bit of rope, this almost awkward looking square, like a Minecraft like hook like it's built by very big pixels. He pulls it out and it has a weird shine to it. And he says, this hook has served me well. I gift it to you now, for you seem like seekers of knowledge. You seem like those that can dethrone those that keep the knowledge and the power. Trust me on this. Your little friend there, he understands, even if he seems like he does not. As Pierup is kind of playing with fish here. The Vidalcan holds the hook out to you, bows his head as the rest, the Githyanki, the two Furbolg kind of do the same. They bow their heads as well. Pierup kind of turns his head over his shoulder and just goes, Pierup, does anyone want to take the hook?
I will take the hook.
Excellent. You take the hook. As you take the hook, the Vidalcan looks at you and says, you are one of those that cherishes those like Manana Clear, am I not right? Your silence speaks volumes. Enjoy that gift.
I still don't know if those grunts are good or bad.
You'll never know.
That's what happens when you don't know how to process your emotions.
Shut the fuck up.
Woo!
What the fuck do you mean? This episode's Etterath brought to you by Headspace.
Welcome to calling out each other's trauma.
Fish the biggest.
Go eat a fish, it'll help.
If you don't get a fish that's bigger than 1 foot, then he's won.
Well, thank you for the gift.
You are most welcome, winged one, child of Brigantia. Wonderful to see you.
Oh,
Wonderful to have you here.
it's nice to be here.
And
Thank
the
you.
liberation of the temple is greatly, greatly appreciated.
Fuck, news travels fast.
Yes.
They took
How
the
did
words
you
right
hear
out of my
about
mouth.
that?
It certainly did not travel by bird, did it not? The bird's here. Am I right? I'm trying a tight 5. It's not really. Kind of stands just looking at you in a curious way. Like he is curious about each of you, but not pressing anything. Just looking expectantly at each of you. The Gith Zerai kind of goes back to kind of shimmying around the fire there. You can see the large black and white Furbolg is standing almost by his shoulder, whereas the other one is kind of following Pierup along the riverbank here, kind of laughing along with him.
I have a question. You were talking about like not sleeping and all that, and I know you
I
all.
was talking about keeping your eyes open.
Right. Well, okay. Eyes open. Sleeping, not sleeping doesn't matter. My friends here, especially my friend who doesn't sleep, did have a generous quantity of fish, and her eyes.
The fish! The
Def-
fish are what
well-
brings this knowledge to light, yes.
Well, yes, but her eyes and Force's eyes definitely did close, and not quite at a practical moment. No, they were in the middle of the river.
No,
so
they must have gotten one of the more powerful fish.
Right.
Depending on how you prepare them, they will be of different levels of strength. Indeed, if you know how to prepare them, they will give you an elongated vision quest, something that will sit with you. We microdose the fish.
I see. Okay.
So
Okay.
eating one whole raw wasn't a good idea.
Eating one whole and raw is incredibly fucking brave of you, and I love it.
It was quite fun, to be honest. How about you, Safirith? Was it fun? She ate 3 whole.
She ate 3 whole fish.
They were quite
They were
small.
small.
Oh, don't like disintegrate what you
Well,
did.
But they
no.
were on her level.
I
It's
think-
not the same fish you ate, therefore.
I think
You
it's
galloped the whole
important.
fucking...
One fish, 2 fish,
A
red
very
fish,
big
blue fish.
A very big
No,
fish.
green fish, yellow fish.
Ah,
He wants to
Yeah,
try
I
the
think-
gold.
everywhere a fish.
Yeah.
Right, how... So you're on it all the time, basically.
How I wanted on the time? Yes, I am.
So are you faster, stronger, better looking? Like, what are you? What has made you? What?
Well, I'll let you work that out yourself. Work it hard and make it better, stronger, better, faster, stronger. Yeah.
All right. So can I try and push you over?
You may absolutely try your best.
All right.
Okay, and this is that
Strength
again.
check, I assume.
Yeah.
13.
Okay, natural 20. You go to push this tall Vidalcan who's rather live but tall. And as you push him, he kind of holds his hand out and just kind of stops you. And it's not that you try to push him, it's just as soon as you feel the strength behind that particular push, you just go, oh, okay.
Hot diggity fucking damn. All right. Race to that house. Ready?
To what house? You want to race to the ass?
Yes. 3, 2, 1, go. Dex, so 11.
He stands there as you run off, and you come back, and he goes, I already went and came back.
No, you didn't.
You got me.
Are you smarter then? You know, I'm kind of liking you. Maybe you're more charismatic as well.
I'll never tell. Tell me, would you like some fish?
We're just wondering if it's all safe and stuff, because we have a friend here that. Are we willing to let Pierre-Roup go for it?
My goodness.
Well,
we have
it's his
circles,
choice.
we have rhombozoids, but we have such a square right here.
Oh, I'm not a square. Don't test me, mate. I'll fucking eat this whole river if you fucking push me. I will fucking.
I would.
Wow,
My friends,
I've
we
never
have
seen
a
that
challenger
side.
that wishes to eat.
I'm just saying, this is a fucking god guy, so I'm just want to make sure he's not going to.
Excuse me, did you say God guy?
No, I didn't.
That's me. I'm a god guy.
He's a god. He wants to be a god.
He looks at you and he says, why on earth would you want to be something like that?
So I can kill them.
He looks at each of you slowly. Do you all share the sentiment?
No.
No, I mean, I quite like Brigantia, so I wouldn't want anybody to kill her.
I don't want to kill her. I don't want to kill that one. I want to kill my one.
He's got a thing with this.
It's a
personal thing. It's not a general, hate
Not that
towards
personal.
God.
I'll tell everybody. But
No, but I mean, it's your
your
a personal relationship with that God. It's not with any
relationship.
God.
Yes.
They got it right. See, they know.
Anyways,
really
our friend here, Pierre-Roup, he's just a little newer. He's just a little newer to the world.
Situation.
Pierre-Roup is newer.
He's just figuring things out. and
Sorry,
just,
what?
Figuring things out in what way?
I'm being very relaxed about this whole Pierre-Roup running off on his own and now telling secrets to this guy.
Well, we've been
Is he your
keeping an eye on
ward?
him.
Is he your charge or something?
Kind
my
of,
ward.
yes.
Right. He is incredibly safe here. He seems to interact well with the fish.
I don't trust that guy.
You don't trust anyone.
I barely trust
But
you.
I will eat his fish.
You don't need my trust in order to eat my fish. I don't need your trust in order to feed your fish.
right. Well, I for
Well,
one.
Pierre-Roup is his own person,
All
so
right.
if he wants to
If
eat
he
the
wants
fish.
to, I think it's fine to do a bit. Definitely not those two level of amount, but if he wants to,
I didn't know.
I'm sure it'll be
Yes,
fine.
well,
You don't have
Now
a
you
litmus
do.
test on it.
Yes, yeah.
For your
now
first
just take a
time,
little bit.
I can absolutely give you some fish and send you on your way. I highly recommend that you possibly bed down for the experience, not go swimming.
Can we do it here? Can you watch over?
Could I watch over you?
I feel
Me
like
and my
that's a
friends
thing.
could, but we are in no state
You
to
know
watch
what?
over anyone but ourselves.
If
okay.
I had a parent, I feel like that's what it would be like.
What? Me?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that,
Live a fucking little.
Well, I'll watch over you. If you all want to do the fish, I will be here. And if anything goes
I
wrong,
think
like
it
you
might be
walk
good
into a
for
river and
you.
pass out, I will,
Well, what
take
if
some
we take
fish.
some fish with us?
We'll bed down. We'll come back in the morning and tell you what we saw.
Good. Very good. Please, would you like to try your hook?
Fuck yeah, I do.
As you pull this hook out and toss it in the river there, can you go ahead and roll a d20 as you toss this hook in?
15.
With a 15, you pull out a blue fish with white bands. As you pull out this fish, you yank it out of the water and it seems to plop into your hand almost. It squirms free and you watch as the fins on the side kind of stretch out almost like eyelashes and they start to and it starts to hover. As the fish starts to fly, you hear, does anyone speak Aquan?
Ooh, fuck no.
Oh, you know
I
who
speak
did?
one language.
I didn't even know that was a language.
Language of
Let me
war.
just check.
You can hear this beautiful, this weird, discordant kind of sad tune. It seems to be singing about Bokt, about the beauty of Bokt, about the safety of Bokt, about the magic of Bokt. And as it's singing Etterath, it is essentially just buzzing around you. This is a fish that is going to fly around with you as long as you wish until you eat it. It's literally just like flying around you. Ari looks at you and says, "You have found a wonderful little companion. Do not feel bad about devouring it. It is its purpose. But it will stay by you, singing that beautiful tune for as long as you wish."
I'll let it sing for a little longer.
Hey, it's singing about bulk.
Oh, you know what it's saying or singing.
You can't understand it. No.
No.
Oh. No.
We speak fish.
Yeah, I guess I can. Yeah. No, I was singing about Bokt, the history, about how the magic of Bokt. Let me see if it says Pierup. Hang on. Do I hear the name Pierup?
You hear this little Pierup, and you turn and you see Pierup saying Pierup. Pierup.
Pierup. Shh.
Pierup. No a sign of Pierup's for a name.
Could you ask the fish where the magic comes from?
Great. I will go back to
Second hook into water.
So as you toss the hook into the water again, it kind of just goes and lays there. And Ari looks at you and says, once per day, my friend, for that particular thing. If you want to catch more fish, you unfortunately will have to fish them out yourselves in your own way that I'm sure you've figured out already. You can add a hook of Fish's Delight to your inventory there.
There's only so much story hook that you can have in one session.
All right, fuck it. And then
as you talk to the fish force, the fish kind of buzzes around Etterath's head and looks at you. What did you ask it?
Will I ask it?
Where does the magic
come from?
Looks at you and it says, it comes from Bokt. It comes from Bokt itself, but the flow seems to have been stemmed lately.
Can I make a religion check?
Yeah.
Have I ever heard...
Ever
heard of...
Ever heard of...
Of maybe an old god called Bokt or something similar?
You can make a religion check, absolutely.
17 total.
No sign of no recollection of a god called Bokt.
What about Bokt?
You haven't heard of any gods that sound like anything like Bokt. You would know that that the current pantheon of gods, that there are stories of like ancient gods before those gods.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the fish and be like, so does that mean you're only gonna be tasty for so long?
It means that those of us that are tasty now will be tasty forever, but those new fish will not be tasty. Something has changed.
Do you want to be eaten?
Fuck yes, Daddy.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Consent.
Oh, no.
We needed that consent.
Cut with a capital T.
Do you want consent from the fish that they're going to eat or not?
Hi, Caleb. Caleb here. I'm Caleb here. Future Caleb. We're cutting this.
We can't.
So you know.
The fish needs to give consent, otherwise it's weird.
Fair. That is fair. It is weird to eat a fish that hasn't verbally called you daddy.
Okay.
We'll give you some options to get into. It's like, do you want to be eaten?
Slurp my scales, you slut.
Oh no.
Next one. Do you want to be eaten?
Masticate me, you king.
See, it's getting worse. It's getting worse, Caleb.
Actually, you know what? Retroactively, I regret saying no to slurp my scales, you slut. That actually, the alliteration for that actually
giving you
does tickle
options
me.
to cut in what you want.
Well, let's see what else.
All right,
we
one
got.
more. One more. You ready? You got some time? 3, 2, 1. Do you want to be eaten?
Hook me, you hirsute whore.
Future Caleb, do your job. Pick one of those.
Thank you.
I will, and let me
all of
know
them.
what you put in because I want to listen.
Can you do like a choose your own adventure and let the audience kind of pick which one
We
they
actually
want?
did that with Toon Time one time. Remember? It was ahead of its time.
Oh, yes.
We did. We
were
did
like,
choose
hey.
your own adventure. It was a Christmas episode.
Yeah.
Choose your own adventure. So it was like, if you want to see this decision happen, skipped it. Minute 20. And if you want this
that's
decision,
right.
skip to 32 or
That's
whatever.
actually fun. I like that.
Yeah, it was. It was ahead of its time.
Sue Netflix.
Yeah. What
Sue
was it?
Black Mirror.
Oh yeah,
Black Mirror do it. There was a movie as well.
Balderdash.
Balderdash. That was
No,
Black Mirror,
it
wasn't
was something else. Bandersnatch.
Yeah, it was Bandersnatch. Yeah.
Sue them.
Such just as dumb a name as Balderdash, to be honest.
Well, because it's from Alice in Wonderland.
What is?
That's Balderdash.
No.
Anyway,
No.
what the fuck just happened before this? You were talking to fish. Azorith,
he wants you to eat him.
You were going to speak up, Azorith. You were going to say something.
Yeah, so Azorith rolls up his sleeves and he says, fuck it. Force, you want to call me a parent and all that shit? And I'm going to cast Mage Hand and try and catch a fish. Just
Okay,
underneath the water.
make a dexterity check. Add your spellcasting spell attack to it, please. So, dexterity. So flat dexterity check plus spell attack.
Classic peer pressure drugs.
Okay, but let's prepare them properly this time.
Well,
That's an 18 plus 2 plus 7.
For a
A lot.
18 plus
27.
7?
27?
Please don't help him.
I figured that's a high enough number to throw out.
You never know. The DC might be 30.
For the king shark, yeah.
Yeah. So you
Like a
reach
whale.
in, you pull out this, roll a d20 for me.
8.
8. Yeah, you pull out a green fish with copper bands there. As you whip it out, the copper bands glow. This is a nice little kind of like a snapper-esque kind of round one. Not quite the same size as the big one that the big boy Force picked up, but sure enough, you've got yourself a fish that's kind of like in your arms there. The Githzerai kind of comes over and says,
You've got yourself a beautiful fish there.
Thank you.
Will you be sharing?
How big is it?
looks to be like around the size of like a almost like a horse hoof, a large horse hoof.
Do they have stuff to prep fish here?
They have a bonfire and like sticks, but you guys said you were going to take it back to the tavern, but you can jam it on a stick.
We have implements for frying if you wish
I'll
to.
jam it on a stick, yeah, and I'll start roasting while people are doing their stuff.
Excellent.
Yo, fish, you got anything to say?
It's dead. It's jammed it on the stick. The fish said. The fish goes, I have a family.
It's not speak with dead. It's
Secret in the hole.
The big bad evil guy.
Piano biz.
Time to cook.
Let me talk to the animal before you fucking kill it.
Cooking.
Oh, did you talk to the first one there?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I fucking did. All right.
I don't think you did.
Hold up numbers behind your back. Fish, go see what is fucking...
The fish goes and flies behind.
It's the middle finger.
Okay.
Oh, real nice.
Great. Great use of speaking with animals. Excellent.
Oh, real nice.
Real nice, real nice. As you two start to prepare your fish on the bonfire there, you must be careful with the enlightenment that you may experience. It comes at a great cost, and without knowing who you are truly, you cannot truly ascend. What are Safirith, Faiz Borsmafur, and Boris Majur?
I'm just going to sit down near the fire. So, if I've already had some fish, can I have more?
How are you getting your fish?
You can have some of mine. I'm not going to eat this whole fucking thing. Look at the size of me.
Okay. I'm just wondering as well. I just want to make sure that it's, that's going to be all right. That's not like I don't know. You can't overdo it, can you?
The Ari looks at you and says, there is no such thing as overdoing it at all.
I think these guys live on it, really.
The more you have, the more you know, the more enlightened you feel. Yes, you trip fucking balls, but it is worth it. The enlightenment.
How smart are you? It's 13 times 96.
What are numbers but mortal creations?
There you go. I think he's on it.
Okay.
All right, so you're wise but not intelligent. Gotcha.
No, I know exactly what it is.
Jacob is doing his mental math right now.
Little fish tells me, did you say 14?
13
Calculating.
13,
the brain
okay.
waves are moving and
Let me think for a
flashback to his
second.
mind. numbers to carry over.
1,003.
No, 1,248.
Amazing. An amazing mind.
That was mental math in it.
Well,
You
then,
all go ahead.
Agenar,
You don't
wanna
wanna
help me
try
prep the fish?
Oh, yes, sure. I can help you prep the fish. I mean, I don't know anything about how it's supposed to be prepped.
Oh, mine's just roasting.
You can prep the fish however you like.
Right.
You should definitely try some.
I think it's just more the volume.
Come on, everyone's doing it.
It's how to be cool. Do you want to be a nerd?
In all seriousness, though, your faith, however powerful, may be clouded. Your faith is not something that you've chosen by yourself. Search yourself, you know it to be true. Your faith is something that has been thrust upon you from your upbringing.
Well, I suppose that's yes.
I suppose that's yes as well.
I don't know. I mean, I don't. I've never. But who's going to be responsible and make sure nothing bad happens?
If you...
Something bad could always happen at any moment, whether someone's looking out for it or not.
That's true.
Wise words.
Can't live your life
This can't live your life.
feeling like
something dangerous is going to ruin it, because
If you're looking for something bad to happen, it's going to happen.
Whereas if you live a little,
Like Caleb.
who is Caleb? Are you talking about Pip?
Yes. Where's Pip?
Oh, give me some of that fish.
Pip, not you.
doing
Get to bed, you.
If the Narc's having some, I want some as well.
You little shit. Dirt at him. Go.
Back to the inn.
Okay.
Pip, as you head back to the inn,
The Adventures of Pip.
you walk past you walk down past the oddly familiar what do you call them, stalls. You head across the bridge there, and you see a figure that for a second catches your eye. And the figure looks at you, tilts its head a little bit, shakes its head, and walks away muttering as you enter the inn.
Cool, blimey.
Okay, we'll cut away from
Oh, a little bit of something there, eh?
we'll cut back to you in a moment.
Am I just a player now?
Excellent. You have enough fish between you, essentially, even with the two fish, to have a little bit each. In fact, that is what I recommend, is sharing. Sharing is caring, and a little dab will do you.
A little double do you.
You can have some of mine, Agenar.
If you bed down, there is nothing bad that can happen to you.
Right.
You have my word that I know this to be true.
Inside
So
check.
we're staying on the ship,
You can
right?
make an insight check.
We
Absolutely.
have rooms.
We're staying on the ship, right?
We have
24.
With a 24,
rooms.
he seems to be wholly honest or completely believe that you will be safe, and that he knows 100% that you'll be safe.
Ooh.
Damn it. Sorry.
I mean,
that
it
a
was a 20.
Nice throw.
Oh, well, I mean,
In future, if you piss in the river, could you go further downstream?
Safirith,
I
really?
mean, it's moving anyway. It's going to like go.
It's true, but someone downstream is going to cop that.
Does end up
How would you
somewhere.
feel if one of us was pissing in the stream when you dived in?
At this point, we've all drank each other's piss.
Urine
It's
is
fine.
just ammonia, so it's fine.
That's very true.
It's urea, but okay.
And ammonia. Never mind.
Fish shit ammonia, don't they?
So really,
Why
it's
you're
all
green.
just
Okay, with your fish kind of prepared, at this point, Pierre-Roup's kind of returned back to the group there. He seems utterly joyous. The furbog following
Amazing
him
prep noises.
is kind of
amazing.
the furbog's out of breath, and he's like, and goes and starts to dance around with the Githzerai. Ari and the tall, mysterious furbog standing there with you. Or what would you guys like to do? It's getting towards like midnight at this point. You've been fucking around for a fair while.
well,
I'm
I mean-
hungry.
Pleased to meet you, hungry. I am Ari.
Pleased to meet you. And I bite into my fish.
Actually, I bite him.
I'm
I
gonna.
thought we were going to go back to the inn.
You got some time before it hits.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
let's
I don't know. I like to be in nature more, man. I don't want to do my
Azorith.
fish in
Oh,
a tavern.
just experience what happened with the river and the
Don't worry, I'll save my bit until we get back to the tavern.
Okay.
If I need to, I'll carry him back. It's fine.
Okay.
If it makes you feel any better, I can't drown.
That does make me feel better, yes.
He wants some
And my
water.
armor will bring me back to the surface.
Oh, that makes me feel
Oh,
a lot
you're really
better.
handy, aren't you?
That's good. Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, considering we're getting on a ship, that sounds like things that we could use.
It's almost like given enough time, you'll each get to do something with your characters.
It's almost like each of us will get something.
It's almost like each of us were built for a specific purpose. The environment, food.
right. Azorith has already partaken.
I'll be fine.
Oh, okay, but we
Agnar's
should,
done
we
stuff.
should get back.
For
Oh, okay. Well,
Can I get a con
okay.
save from you, please?
Can I get an insight check?
Agenar, I'm fine.
Really? Are you sure? Because I had you pegged for a virgin. Like, what?
I rolled a 13 insight.
Okay.
It's a 4 on the D for the con save.
Oh, no.
Do I roll anything for? Oh
Yeah, you roll. You roll
Four,
deception.
6.
Yeah, 4
10.
plus 6. Yeah, fuck it. Deception or persuasion. You don't have to tell us what you're rolling in order to convince bias that you're not a virgin. That you've done stuff before.
Yeah.
There's marijuana.
Don't tell us what it is. Don't tell us what it is. Just tell us the number.
13.
Oh, I rolled a 13. Meets it, beats it.
Well,
But then who?
yeah, it would be a dead heat. You're unsure with that.
Wait, what's my insight? Insight is +2. I rolled, 13. Yeah.
Yeah. You're stalemate. Like you could see either way. That
Been around, Force. Come on.
Yeah, that's exactly what a virgin was.
Safirith, what do you think?
Oh, wait, who's talking about virgins? I'm not talking about that.
I think this is the first time you've ever done drugs in your life. And I'm excited to see what happens. I took a little bit of his fish.
I'm not
so
going to
I have
lie.
it
The
with
first
me.
times I did it wasn't like I didn't want to do it. I was forced to do it. So it's maybe better to do it in the first time where you want to do it.
Are you pandering to me?
No, I'm hitting it.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
All right.
Look, I need answers.
That smells real good, Etterath. What is that?
It's fucking fish.
I'm pretty
Fucking
sure it's
gourmet
fish.
cuisine.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you put on it? You were like humming away for about 20 minutes. What were you doing to it?
My secret.
Can I have a little bit of your fish
Secret
too?
backstory again. Good idea.
Jeez, you.
Secret recipe.
Say something later.
So what are you guys doing?
Okay, well, Pierre-Roup,
Pierre-Roup.
we're going to go back. We have a room in an inn, a place to sleep.
You gotta talk
And-
language. Pierre.
Well,
Pierre.
but then I won't know what I'm saying.
Pierre-Roup.
Pierre.
Yeah, Pierre-Roup.
Well, I don't know what either of you are saying now.
It's all right. I'm telling him what you're saying. It's fine. And he's saying, I got you.
Pierre-Roup.
Pierre.
I'm going to hold out my hand with a little bit of fish in it. Pierre-Roup.
Don't eat it now. We're going back to the inn, and they want to eat fish. And if you want to eat fish, you can come back with us.
Contested persuasion checks, please.
What's it going to do?
Can I aid? You're with Pierre Oops.
6.
What do you want to do?
It's an
I was gonna aid her by
18.
saying Pierre Oops. It's not going to help. I think I'm saying Pierre Oops.
As you hand out the fish, Pierre reaches for it, looks at you, Agenar, and kind of nods and goes, Pierre, and kind of,
No, Pierre Oops.
Pierre is going to kind of step back a little bit. The Vidalcan Ari kind of looks and says, well, I believe I've taken enough of your time. We have much to deal with, much to explore within ourselves. You'll forgive us if we leave for a while. And he sits down, crosses his legs, as do his followers, and they just close their eyes.
Oh, damn.
I thought they said keep your eyes open.
I rolled a 19 insight.
Congratulations.
I want to know what the fuck could he possibly mean by that?
By what?
Like, we're going to see you later.
Oh, okay.
If their dose just hit, that's what.
What did you roll?
19.
Okay. You plus the modifier, you would have no idea what he means.
Ooh, damn.
He seems to be very sure of it, though.
Wow. All right.
I rolled a flat 19.
I assume by Caleb's reaction.
Yeah.
Let's
Thanks, Caleb. Caleb, on mic, please.
It was. It was 19.
Thank you.
It was. I saw it with my own eyes.
Okay, Agenar, we can go. We can head back to the.
Okay.
I think we go back to the inn. Let's
Yeah.
just say
Yes,
that.
that
Yes,
sounds
let's. Very good. Okay,
Okay.
everybody.
You make your way back across, away from the bonfire, turning your back on that ass as you walk across the wooden boards there, past the marketplace in towards the center there. Around midnight, you make your way into the tavern. As you make your way into the tavern, you can see that the tavern owner, the barkeep, is kind of there. As you step in, he says,
How's it going, dudes? How'd you go? You get what you need?
Yeah.
No, but I got what I wanted.
Good. You can't always get what you want.
No,
But
but
sometimes you might
need.
just fight. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
So you've had Daft Punk here as well.
No, we had a Vidalcan guy in a very bad wig with puffed up lips. He called himself Michael Yeager, but
Oh,
perhaps
yeah.
the same person.
Nice.
He
Good
does, tribute acts and
idea.
stuff like that.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. In fact, I think he's due to come here possibly tomorrow night if you're sticking around.
Did you have
doing a
Ryan
tour.
Adams at some
No,
point?
he's probably dead at this point, actually, isn't he? Yeah. Did I have what?
Ryan Badams.
No, that's a ridiculous name.
Right.
We did have Jilly Bowl, though.
There's the butt.
And Jelton on. And Killy Borgan.
All right, I think we're gonna go to bed.
Okay.
Thank you.
The streams.
You head upstairs.
I'm going to stay in the bar, just so you know.
Okay, you stay in the bar downstairs there overnight. I'll
stay up a bit.
Okay. As the three of you head upstairs there, you make your way into this kind of 6-person dorm that would fit the lot of you. It's relatively comfortable, cozy but comfortable. As you head off to bed, Safirith, have you had a chomp?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat the fish as we're. Wait, but I save a little piece and I offer it again to Pierre-Roop.
Pierre-Roop looks at you, Agenar.
If you want to, just try to stay in the room.
He takes a piece, breaks it again, and hands a little bit to you, Agenar.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
And Agnar's going to take the
Little
teeny
piece,
bit.
tiny piece.
Yeah.
Pierre-Roop eats the chunk of fish. Agenar, do you eat the chunk of fish?
Agnar's going to smell it first.
Yeah, go ahead and make whatever check you wish to. Etterath.
Medicine check.
Etterath eats all of it.
It's a nat one.
It just smells like real good fucking fish. Oh, you almost salivate a little bit. Like it smells beautiful.
Well, maybe the cooking cooked the drugs out of it. It's not magic anymore. I'm hungry.
The secret ingredient is more drugs.
Do you eat it?
Yeah.
Con saving throw, please.
6.
6.
Cool.
15.
15, beautiful.
I don't know if it's better to roll.
There's
high
a
or
10.
low.
I know. I don't know.
10, excellent. And you all drop off into your sleep.
Yeah, for once in a very long time, I'll lie down and actually close my eyes.
Yeah, not even into a sleep, but yeah, like you guys don't sleep. You start to, everything starts to swim. And we'll come to each of you in a moment. Bias, Azorith, downstairs there. The barkeep looks up and says,
Are you looking at sticking around the whole night?
I might go for a walk, to be honest, but yeah.
All right, I got to lock up and I won't be able to let you back in if you come back too late.
That's fine.
Okay.
locks the door.
I'm gonna stay, so.
Okay. Well, we open back up pretty early for breakfast, so try not to
What are you
ruin
serving,
anything
fish?
here. We're not serving fish. No, we're serving.
I think they need a license for that.
Yes, you do. Yeah. To serve the good shit. But I can get you some if you need it. You just say the word.
All right. Will do. Good to know.
If you're in the market for some fish, you just say the word.
No, I had this lovely dish in this other place. What was it? It was like something
stuffed shrimp.
Yeah, duck stuffed shrimp.
Oh, you had duck stuffed shrimp. Yeah, that's good shit.
Knew it was coming up.
Good shit.
Fucking knew. I was sitting here the last 3 minutes gone.
Was it? Okay, I was actually talking about this with some of my coworkers. I think it was shrimp stuffed duck. We just keep calling it
No.
stuffed shrimp.
He called it duck stuffed shrimp, but he described it as shrimp stuffed duck.
So no, it's duck
So what
stuffed shrimp. So it's the shrimp
It's like
stuffed
a teeny
with
tiny
duck.
shrimp and then a little.
I'm pretty sure you fucked up. You meant to describe a duck with shrimp in it, but you said duck stuffed shrimp,
that's-
which means the shrimp is stuffed with duck.
Yeah. The shrimp was stuffed with duck.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is duck stuffed shrimp.
Shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I did 100% meant to say it the other way around.
Shrimp stuffed duck.
Yeah. In my head, that's what was happening. But a lot of times, what's happening in my head isn't what comes out of
Just
my mouth.
doesn't come out
No.
the mouth.
Innovation, real innovation, and culinary delights have balked, I'm telling you.
Going for a walk, Force? What?
You ever seen a prawn with a duck in its asshole? That's what you think. Please.
How else am I going to make a fucking cookbook if I don't know these recipes?
The barkeep is going to leave you guys be. The wall sconces are kind of put out
Can
mostly.
we get a bottle before you go?
Well, technically, no, you're strangers.
Okay, good
But,
night.
you know, if one's missing and there's a coin on the counter there, you know, it's not the end of the world.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is you can grab one and leave some
I got
coin on the
that. Don't
counter.
worry.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that.
All right. You have a good night. And hey, don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Which includes what?
Not much.
And he walks out.
Going for a walk?
Yeah, I might do. I want to go. I just want to sort of walk around, check out a few things, maybe talk some more fish.
Do you want? I mean,
Yeah, sure, you can come if you want. I thought you were going to go on a trip. Do you? You know, you've been there so many times before.
Well, I'd happily come along with you if you'd have me for a bit, maybe.
Sure. You can come along, but
I need someone to watch over me.
Sure.
No one else.
Somehow I think maybe I had a bit too much parental supervision growing up.
Telling me.
Yes.
I'm agreeing.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah, right.
So but before that conversation, I'll mage hand a bottle and bring it over.
Mm-hmm.
Leave a gold on the counter.
Holy fuck, that's an expensive bottle.
Parental supervision.
It's like Vsop or something.
Yeah, no, I want to go back to the water, to be honest. So come with me, maybe walk up to the source. Souse. I'm going up to the source.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'll take a shot of the bottle and hand it to Forrest.
Glug, glug, glug.
Glug, glug, glug.
You guys step out the front door.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. And you make your way back across Arbor. Arbor's very quiet now. Indeed, without the rabble rousers up there at the top end, they're making noise. It's kind of very calm. As you move up that way, you do see that heading across those bridges with the fish still swimming back and forth, the ship in the bay there. As you head past the bonfire, which is still crackling away, they all have their eyes closed except for Ari, who just turns his head as you guys walk and just watches you.
Keep those eyes open, eh?
Exactly. Gives you a nod and says, "You won't find what you're looking for here."
What am I looking for?
Ascension.
Hot damn. I did tell you that, though, didn't I?
But you are walking with one who knows of a place to find your true self. And gives you a nod, Azorith.
Fuck me. I honestly don't know what he means by that. Maybe we'll find out.
Make a persuasion or deception check.
Not good. 3 plus 5. 5. 3 plus 2 is 5.
Deception?
Or persuasion. It's up to you. Whether you know.
What's he insighting exactly?
He's checking when Ari said you are walking with one who knows a place where you can find your true self.
Yeah.
Deception or persuasion. Up to you.
15.
15.
Right.
What would you like to get across with your successful persuasion or deception?
I'd assume it would probably be about 12 point and sort of just the inherent magic that goes on there that would potentially be able to inform him on steps that would get him to godhood, if that's real.
What do you actually share?
I don't know if I'm following though.
So he's made an insight check.
Yeah.
Because you said, I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh.
And so Bias is literally like, does he know what you're talking about?
That would be that. It would be, that's what Azorith would assume.
So you genuinely look like you don't know what he's talking about, even though you have suspicions that 12 point might be what he's talking about. Are you looking like you're truthful, or are you giving anything away because you successfully passed your check with him? Is there a bit of doubt in your mind, or you're putting across the
It would be like maybe you get a sense that he's questioning a bit of like, does
he know?
Does he know if that?
So not deception, but very much a look of like, I don't know. I don't think I know.
Don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Cool. That would be the connection you would get would be that potential of 12 point, the city itself.
Maybe we can give you some fish and you can walk down apparently and discover the truth, as they say.
Where are you guys heading?
I'm just walking the river's edge to see if I can find like a waterfall or something.
Yeah, you follow the river for a little while. You can see that this river winds on for a while towards the larger mountains where a waterfall comes to. How long do you want to do this for?
I mean, I'm assuming we'll get to the edge of a mist at some point.
Yeah, you indeed would get to the waterfall, and you can see that around the waterfall, the mist is kind of separated, like that doesn't hit the waterfall itself, but it really, really hugs the river there, and you're kind of tiptoeing on the edge of the river in the mists as you get closer and closer towards this rushing waterfall. You have been walking for about 40 minutes now from when you left the bonfire.
Great. I'm gonna go see if there's something behind that. Come with me. Otherwise, stay here and go find help if I don't come out.
Don't know if that'll be too much of a use. I'll come with you, I guess.
Cool. So I'm gonna go in and swim under.
Fuck. Never mind.
Give me 5 minutes.
Sure.
Right. I'm gonna wade into the pool.
Okay.
And I go into the water.
Okay. You wade into the pool and you go under. As Bias goes under, you see him slip under, and the water goes boom, starts to wave, and almost like a ribbon waving starts to lift out of the river and kind of move its way along. It's almost like a music stave moving along in the way that they do in cartoons. and you see fish plopping along. And as the fish pop along, they seem to form the crotchets and the quavers that make up this strange tune that you start to hear. The tune begins melodious and beautiful, but it slowly becomes sinister as everything starts to, and you're like, oh, this is a bad trip. This is going to be a bad trip. You are on the edge of the river. Bias has left you, and you are starting to, with your con save there, have a very bad trip.
I take like a few steps back and sort of close my eyes.
How many steps back? Because there is mist behind you.
Oh no!
And the river in front of you.
Where did we come from?
You walked along the river from around the ring, along the river from the bonfire. And as you walked away from the bonfire, the mist started to appear. So you walked further on the edge. There's about maybe a 5 to 7 foot like lip of land, like soggy riverbank between you and the river and the mists there.
Okay, I go in the center, I like split the difference.
Yeah.
And I sit down and I like close my eyes and say, keep your eyes open. And I lie back down and I close my eyes.
Keep your eyes open, lie back, and
the guy
them.
like I'm doing what the guys are doing.
Excellent.
Essentially.
Bias, you jump in the water there and you start to swim. As you swim,
we're on for the ride, man.
As you swim through the water here, what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna basically go down to the bottom, pull myself along the bottom towards where the waterfall is. Like I can see like, hitting the top, and then just see if coming up behind the waterfall, if there's anything like underwater or up above the surface, see if there's any kind of hidden entrance or anything.
Yeah, you swim up behind the waterfall there. As you come up behind, it seems all completely solid. You can go ahead and make an investigation check if you wish.
Come on, Daelyn, don't fuck me.
The little dice.
That's an 11 plus investigation, which is plus 2, I believe, is 13. Very average.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Can't say I've ever been called that in my life.
Either terrible or fantastic. No mid-range for you. As you get fucked by that girlfriend dick dice, you pop up behind the waterfall here, taking a look. You don't notice any irregularities to the waterfall here as the water comes rushing down. The fish also don't seem to be glowing through the waterfall. It seems to be just in the river below you. The water doesn't seem to glow with fish, even though there must be some sort of fish and things floating off the edge of the waterfall there.
I'm going to take a moment and just pull out my hammer while I'm sitting sort of under this cascading waterfall and just like grab the tusk on the butt end and just start like rubbing it and just say, Nilaphalia, I hope that you're still out there, and I hope that this world is treating you a little better than it's followed me so far. And I'm just going to like look up into the water and let it cascade into my face and then just go underwater with it and then make my way back out.
You make your way back under the water and back
again, sort of
out.
Looking on the floor, see if there's anything.
Yeah. You come out to Azorith in the fetal position, shivering, having a nightmare, almost a night terror. He is sweating. He is freaking out. He's rolling perilously close to the river. Azorith, you see shadow. As you see shadow, you move through the shadow and you see the 12 towers, silver towers, 11 with one central tower, the 12th in the middle there, the tallest of all of them. As you whip towards that central tower, something buzzes for you. And as you hit that central tower, you smack into the wall face on. And as you smack into the wall face on, you are facing a closed door. You're not sure, but you become aware that you've just seen a woman leave through this door. A woman walk out on you. As you're there, you start to hear the bubbling of boiling water, boiling liquid. You see almost like a microscopic view of the splicing of genes being put together, changed, mixed, intermingled, something being created. You see stairs that lead to the upper floor of a tower you know well, off limits, a place that you cannot go. And as you head up there, as you move up towards there, you walk through the top of the door and you open the door to a burning city. Latum, burnt crisp, people screaming, people dying. And as those screams start to fill your mind, you see this landmass lifting from the ocean and crumbling, falling to pieces. An entire civilization being destroyed, being crumbled by an enormous hand lifting and crushing it from the over the horizon of this curvature of the earth. And as you come up to Azorith screaming in his sleep, we cut across to the three of you. Etterath, your dreams. As you fall asleep, you feel yourself falling backwards. And as if looking at yourself through third person, you see an expanse, a horizon, a huge empty ocean, and you, a tiny pinprick, land at the very top. This huge thalassophobia-like expanse below, darkness. You can see what appears to be a ship you know well, coming towards you as you come back to your view, your first-person view. You see, as opposed to sails, you see many, many oars. You hear the groan of people working tirelessly against their will. You see a blue dragonborn at the top of the ship, a chipped rhino horn. As the ship comes into you, it hits you and it starts to shake, and you realize you're in a cave that begins to collapse around you. As it collapses around you, a hand reaches through and pulls you out. A Kalashtar, soft eyes that you recognize, white hair, soft pink eyes that you recognize. You see, as they pull you out, you look deep into their eyes and you see the swirling pull of Tortui, that mysterious unknown land south of Safirith. And as you pull back out from the eyes, you can see that there are a pair of were-tiger eyes with heterochromia. They give you a wink and a large toothy grin. Agenar.
I don't know what any of it means.
I know what all that means.
But I love it.
Agenar, as you fall asleep, you see what appears to be a temple. You see a modest statue of a woman at the front there. You see someone with a bowed head praying. You see they have feathers. You recognize the figure of Nesh praying there. As Nesh turns and looks at you, you hear and like a blur, some cat-like creature leaps onto Nesh and tears at her throat. You hear the scream, you see the puff of feathers. It looks up towards you and you see a very familiar tabaxi looking at you. A similar toothy grin to the one Etterath gets as it starts to gallop towards you. As it leaps towards you and grabs you, it pins you to the ground. And as it pins you to the ground, it becomes the form of Brigantia holding you down. Brigantia lifts you up with a hand and turns you semi-forcibly to face the image of Carsony in the mists with Bias and the others around, whispers to you and said, "You allow this to happen." Safirith. As you drop,
I know what that one meant.
As you drop back into your stupor, you see that same dark-haired woman. She looks at you. Her face changes to that of your mother. As it changes to the face of your mother, there is a look of pain, of acknowledgement that what you're going through, what you went through, what you had to do. As you see this figure of your mother, she coughs. You know this cough. You know where it's going. And in the expanse of your dream, you live the entire experience again. As you live that experience, every time you turn back to the door to leave, there is an older man there with a knife through his hand, and that same dark-haired woman, her face shifting back and forth to people you know, shifts to Agenar's, to Azorith's, to Etterath's, then changes to Force's as well. Soon after Bias's, changes to Bucky's, back to Ayawan's. The Ayawan steps towards you, grows to Ayawan's height, gives you a very light kiss on the lips, and you feel that same plunge of a dagger in your chest you felt before. And with that, we are going to leave it for today.
Theater of the Mind Flip.
Thanks for listening to Theater of the Mind Flayer.
We go live on all good podcast app every Tuesday at what time?
I don't know. Do you know?
No.
Every time?
All the times, 2 a.m., 7 p.m. If you like what you heard,
Leave us a review on whatever podcast app you're listening to.
and if you didn't like it, then
Then turn it off and never listen to it again.
no, they could turn it on and listen to it again and find something better about it, and they actually like it.
That works.
Reach out to us on Twitter at mindflayer_pod and
Instagram at Theater of the Mind Flayer.